So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my apartment. So just a quick rundown of this place. This is a $2 million apartment. It's 3 bedrooms. It's in one of the most prestigious buildings in Australia. And yeah, it's been a long time overdue. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys around. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for an apartment tour for a very long time. So yeah, let me show you guys around. We'll start off with the living room first. So as you come in, it's quite an open space. As you guys can see, everything's sort of connected, but at the same time, everything is still sort of divided. Over here, we've got the couch. Couch is pretty comfortable. You know, make sure that, you know, every single furniture in this apartment is really, really good. Starting with just the couches, you know, people love to come and just relax over here. Over here, we've got a coffee table with some candles. You guys will notice there's a lot of candles around the apartment, as I like to make the place smell nice. Over here, we've got, I don't know how big this TV is, but it's pretty big. Down here, we've got a PlayStation. You know, I have friends and family that come over and, you know, we love to just sit down sometime, play some games, but it's more for the people that come over. You will never catch me playing that alone. It's sort of like I said, when my family or friends come over, they love to play it. And over here, we've got the TV stand. You can see the lights coming underneath that. The LEDs can change from, you know, whatever color that you want it to set it at. That looks pretty cool at night. And then coming from couch, you've got sort of a decor like stand. And this really pops when people walk in. And there's a lot that we're working with here. You know, you've got the designer bags here, like Gucci, Fendi, Cartier. I love to add a touch of like richness and wealth to my place. It just gets my mindset on another level. And then coming here, we've got speakers to play any sort of music. We've got incense scents. What are these called? No idea. But essentially these make the place smell incredibly well. Then over here, we've got the iconic number plate flexing. I will put that on a car one day, but for now, just like it how it is and just right there. Then we've got the AMG hat. That's one of my cars and I'll show you guys that downstairs. And then over here, we've got the Ecom Sharks logo. If you guys don't know what Ecom Sharks is, that is what my educational company, where, you know, we teach people worldwide on exactly how to start and build successful e-commerce businesses. I'm very, very proud of. We've been able to impact thousands and thousands of people worldwide. And it's a company that I really want to take to the next level. And that's where a lot of my focus is going into right now. And then down below here, you guys can see, this is some of the stuff I've just won at the arcade machine. I've spent quite a lot of money on some of these actually, because, you know, I keep going back, topping up my card to try win that. Then over here, we've got the kitchen. So yeah, I do not know what sort of quality kitchen benchtop this is. I know a lot of you guys, like when you're watching house tours, you want to know what is this, but I have no idea. It is pretty premium from what I can see. I personally do not cook. You know, I like people cooking for me. The chef will pull up and cook us a nice sort of meal. And then, you know, working with it, got the salt, pepper, you got more fragrances right here. Got to make sure the place smells nice. And then of course, we've got extra virgin olive oil because we're not trying to have any seed oils and do that. But yeah, over here, we've got the vitamins. So, you know, this is what I'll take in the morning and in the afternoon. This is mine, and this is Nate's, who's behind the camera. And then coming here, we're not working with much in the kitchen, but when we're working with stuff, we're working with like the best things. So here you got the protein, pre-workout, all the vitamins, BCAAs, more vitamins. Yeah, a mixture of everything here. And then The fridge as well, like we just got a bunch of waters, coconut water. And in here, you guys can see it's just filled with healthy stuff. We've got hydration drinks, eggs, we've got some iced coffee, some bananas, fruits, protein peanut butter, cucumbers, juices. Right now we're in like a monk mode and sort of Ramadan as well. So we're eating super clean, super healthy, making sure that we're getting the right stuff in our body. As you can see in the fridge, cupboards, there's literally no junk and everything is like top tier food. And then coming around here, we've sort of got, like I said, it's very, very open as you guys can see all around. Over here, we've got the Victor Chanel art piece, which just adds that touch to the place. Fake plant, sort of out of place, but deal with it. And then over here, we've got, I really love this art piece right here. And by the way, all these pieces around the crib, these are, we've made, like I used to sort of run an art canvas brand, but like it was sort of for myself. It wasn't really to sell. But this is like an iconic piece. You know, the Lamborghini, it's one of my dream cars and, you know, a car that I'll definitely own in the future. And then the number plates, no limits, because there is no limits in life, right? You can really do whatever you want. And just seeing this, especially on this car, just makes me want to push things further and further. With the whiteboard right here, this is our daily schedule right now. 8 hours of sleep, 3 hours gym, working. And this is sort of like the travel plans, sort of for the next, for the rest of the year. And then coming here, you've got dining table right here. And then you've got just an incredible view of the entire place as well. You can see this is sort of the suburbs. So I get a 180-degree view. So this is the entire suburbs that you're looking at. And then you guys will see the city view on the other side too. And the best part about it is I see the sunrise and I get to see the sunset. And that's the best part. And dining table is a place that we spend a lot of time at. You know, I like to come here sometimes from my office, work from here. A lot of our friends would just chill here as well, eat food, and then hang out as well. And then coming across here, we've got the mirror. This is important, like, you know, before you're about to leave the place, make sure that, you know, you're dripped out, the fit's on point, and you're looking good. You know, always wanna make sure that you look good, smell good and everything. So, you know, we go out, right, like, wanna have a good impression. Coming through here, we've got the robot vacuum. This is an absolute game changer because, you know, we can't always be vacuuming 24/7 and having the maids come over. So this turns on every single day and it just cleans the place up, takes the little dust and little stuff that's around the place. And then obviously, you know, I love like the robotic stuff. So even here, like, you know, the rubbish bin that just opens, the robot vacuum that just turns on. And then this is sort of the hallway. This is the laundry. Sort of got the washer, the dryer. I love that the laundry isn't big because you don't really need a massive laundry space, especially like for me. I don't need, you know, in my future house, I'll have a big laundry or whatever it may be, but now it's just like that space is all right. And then this is more storage space right here. We've got the guest bedroom and then we've got the office as well. At last, I'll show you guys the master bedroom. So in here, you've got the guest bathroom. You guys will see sticky notes is plastered everywhere. And then obviously like this is just the his and her sink, and then you got the shower as well. Mate's plastered all these sticky notes around the place, and I've also got sticky notes around my bathroom as well, and I'll explain to you guys why we have done that and the reasoning behind that. This is where the magic happens. This is my office. This right here is a standing desk. Super important because sometimes I want to sit down while I'm working, and then sometimes I want to stand up while I'm working. And I'll show you guys what we're working with on this table actually, so you guys have an insight. Right here, we've got the iconic Burj Khalifa. Dubai is a place that I spent some time in. And the Burj Khalifa is just an iconic piece because they've done something that a lot of people would not think that you could do. So when I see this, it just reminds me of the fact that, hey, like you can push much further and do much more than what you think you can, right? Because people told me it was impossible to do this, it was impossible to do that, but yet they have done it, right? So there's something to show about this iconic piece. Then we've got the spec'd out MacBook Pro on the Mac stand. We've got the Apple monitor. And then over here, we've got cameras, just chargers, the phone, the work phone, and then the notebooks over here. And this is a gaming chair. I really like gaming chairs because they keep you upright. It doesn't really allow you to slack and you know, just lay back. And then over here, we've got the SM7B mic, very, very high quality mic. And then over here, we've just got some soundproofing. I don't really use it for soundproofing. I just use it for aesthetics. When I'm recording videos, it looks clean as opposed to having a white background. Over here, we've got the 2 Comma Club Award for making over $1 million with ClickFunnels. This sort of piece just shows the impact that I've made around the world with helping people out on their journey to start their online business. And that's a company, as I mentioned, I'm gonna take to the complete next level, and what I'm working day in, day out on to make sure that our students have the best results coming through. And then over here, we've got the Keep Going art piece. So even at the stage that I am at right now, you would think that I would always be motivated, always want to get pushing. And yes, for most times I am, but it's very important that I see things like this. You know, I'm working and then times where, you know, I don't want to keep going and then I see this and it's like, yo, like keep going, keep pushing. And then in these sort of stuff, we've just got all random equipment, anything that, you know, I don't want to have out here. And then we come here, this is sort of Nate's room. He's staying with me right now. And yeah, we just sort of decked this out and put this in place for him. But you can see we've got more artwork around the house, the success. That's a very, very iconic art piece. And all the sticky notes Nate has put around the place. But in here, we've got the master bedroom. So over here, we've just got all my clothes in here. And then we come through here and sort of this is the master bedroom. You've got a nice view. This at night looks incredible because like you can just see all the lights pop up. And then here we've just got a very, very big bed. I think this is like it's a Super King. This was designed for my body actually. So yeah, it helps me sleep good. And then you can't even feel the other side of the bed actually. It's another great thing. And then down here we've got all my shoes. I'm gonna start collecting more shoes and more clothes as time goes on, but for now I'm just super simple because, you know, if I do want to travel, having to think about taking like 10, 15 shoes and thousands of clothes, like even Nate, I've seen what he's had to go through on taking so many shoes and clothes, and that kind of stresses me out because I don't want to leave anything behind. But we've got the Dior's, the Balenciagas, the Gucci's, the LV's, the McQueen's, the Yeezys. So if you can see, I don't have many shoes, but I have shoes for sort of every occasion, right? Like the Louboutins for like a nice dinner, the Dior's when I'm just being casual, the Balenciagas if I just want to rock it, McQueen's for pretty much like day to day, and the Yeezys day to day, and the Gucci's if I want to suit up, you know, rock up in style. And then coming to the bedside, not much that we're working with here. My book right here, this is like my gratitude journal. I'll open it up at night, write down what I'm grateful for. Then we've got the Kindle to read, and then the Oura Ring right here to track my sleep. Coming through here is the master bathroom. Got a bathtub. Don't really use that much, but you know, I want to start using it more. And then we've got the her sink. We've got sticky notes everywhere. The reason for these sticky notes is that we want to constantly be reminded of our goals and where we're heading towards and, you know, what we're trying to do, right? It just keeps us aligned and staying on track, and it keeps us hungry as well, which is why we have the sticky notes sort of everywhere. All right, so Nate's gonna tell you guys as to why he also has the sticky notes around, and hopefully, you know, drop some motivational stuff for you guys.
All right, yeah, so since I moved in here with Vermin for this month doing monk mode, one of the first things that we did was deck out the crib with sticky notes everywhere. And if you look at some of these sticky notes, you know, they're very simple. Like I wrote these in a matter of 30 seconds. Stop looking at yourself, work harder, create over consume, leader over follower. But these are very, very powerful messages that I need to be reminded of daily. Because sometimes it's not about, you know, the things that you know, because we all know this. We all know that we should stop looking at ourselves and we should work harder. But it's how often we're reminded and how often those things become habits in our life. And so every day I wake up and I see that one sticky note above my bed that says unlimited willpower. So that just sets my mind up in the right frame of mind for the entire day ahead of me. I'm telling myself that I can do anything through the power of my mind, no matter what it is. And that is so powerful. It'll get me through my workout. It'll get me through my cold shower, my meditation, my reading, journaling, all the things that I have to do in my day. Now, another one that I have over here, this is my favorite one. Get up, you lazy bitch. Someone is beating you, taking your dream life. and your wife. Okay, so how powerful is that message to see first thing in the morning, first thing I see when I open my eyes, that I'm getting crushed by somebody else and they're literally stealing everything that I want, including my wife. So if that doesn't give me enough motivation to get out of my bed and get to work and accomplish all the things that I'm writing out on this whiteboard, I don't know what else will. So it's not necessarily about that I don't know these things. It's just about having them into my head all day, every day. I walk over to get, some clothes. It says, get back to it. Okay, then I know I need to stop fucking around in the closet and looking at clothes. And then why not you, right? Why not me? Why can't I be the one to build $1 million business, to make $1 million a month? That's a constant reminder I need as well. So all of these things are very, very important for me to just absorb in daily, and Ramin's the same way with the sticky notes in his room.
So guys, that is the entire apartment, and now I'm gonna show you guys the balcony. All right, so coming out here, it's a pretty long balcony, as you guys can see. Like over there, we have like a barbecue. It's a different type of barbecue actually. It's charcoal, you light up the charcoal, and then you have chicken skewers, meat skewers, and all that on it. It's sort of like a Middle Eastern sort of thing to do. And I absolutely love doing that. Probably done it like 2-3 times. I only do it when my dad and stuff comes around, because over here we've got some seats here. Like to come out, sit down, meditate out here, and then just chill with some friends on a nice warm weather day. We all just sit down. And then over here you got the lights. These I'm gonna definitely turn off. Don't know why they're on, but it does add that touch to the balcony. And every single room has access to the balcony. That room, the office, and then the guest bedroom as well has access to the balcony. And then the view is incredible. You can see the entire city skyline. This looks incredible during the day and absolutely incredible at night as well. So in this apartment, you also have pool, gym, spa, sauna, and I use the amenities quite often, especially the sauna and spa. Very, very good for you, and the pool as well. Now I'm gonna show you guys my car and what I have that I drive around in Australia. So guys, this is my car. This is a 2022 Mercedes-Benz C63S AMG. It's honestly, for me, the perfect car to have in Australia. It's fast, it's luxurious, it's reliable, it's 4-seater, and it's also a daily car. I was going to pull the trigger on a Lambo, but it doesn't make sense to have one. In Australia, if you've been to Australia, you'd know that it's not the best place to have one. I'll definitely get one, but not here. But this is the perfect car. I've also got the iconic Ecom number plates, and yeah, it's honestly a pretty great car. It's very, very loud. Everything that I would want in a car, which is why I got it. Now this car goes for 205,000 Australian dollars. And yes, I got this car pretty much brand new, right out of the dealership. In fact, I didn't want to get a brand new car. I was sort of just like going in. Actually, to be honest, I didn't know what to expect. I just walked in and I just grabbed whatever they had ready available. I just needed a car because I came back from overseas. So I'm like, this is the perfect thing to get whilst I'm here. All right, I'll show you guys inside of the car. The interior is pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. Got the speakers here. Got the ambient lighting coming all the way around. And yeah, let me actually turn the car on so you guys can hear. And then yeah, as you guys can see, the ambient lighting coming all around here, and that's something I can change as well. So guys, that is the apartment tour and the car tour. As I mentioned, this apartment goes for around 2.1 million Australian dollars, and I pay $7,000 a month to just live in this place. And the car is around $2,500 a month. And that's all in Australian dollars. So if you actually bring it down to US dollars, it comes to around, I have no idea, maybe $6,000, $7,000. So guys, that is it. If you guys want to check out what we do over at Ecom Sharks, you can apply down below. You get the link right there. We're also a Shopify partner. So for $1 a month, you guys can get on Shopify, start building your online business. And then we also have some free trainings as well that can help you guys out with that. Also, make sure you guys check out Nathan as well behind the camera. He's absolutely crushing it as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.